Hello everyone, my name is Ronit Pokhrel and today I'm going to explain the question that Vivek Babu Chetri mentioned in his discussion topic. So the question that he mentioned was, what does the use of dodecahedron in Seljuk architecture disapprove the traditional wisdom that medieval skilled workers relied on their decorative power rather than their mathematical skill? So to understand this question fully, we need to first understand why was Seljuk architecture so popular in that age. So the Seljuk architects were so popular in that time because of their intricate patterns and ornamental designs, in which they built buildings like mosques, madrasas, and palaces. So, for a long time, historians used to believe that these designs were mostly decorative, meaning that the medieval craftsmen focused on creating visually impressive patterns without necessarily using advanced mathematics. But later we found out that the presence of dodecahedron in Seljuk architecture challenges that assumption, because dodecahedron is a very complex three-dimensional shape that is made up of about 12 pentagonal faces, which helped them create a very accurately integrate buildings. So we can assume that constructing those buildings were very required very precise mathematical understanding, including knowledge of geometry, angles, and spatial reasonings. So we can clearly understand that the buildings were clearly not only for decorative purposes but also had a mathematical meaning behind it. So, according to the research, we found out in the article that Seljuk builders didn't only copy patterns but they also applied complex mathematical principles to design these buildings to make it perfect and look better. So, in short, the use of dodecahedron in Seljuk architecture disapproves the old idea that medieval builders only used to build buildings with decorative power and decorative skills. They also had immense mathematical skills and mathematical knowledge. So we can clearly say that the buildings were not only decorative but were mathematical as well. So we can say that next time when we admire buildings from Seljuk architecture, we will successfully notice that each and every design and pattern is mathematically very precise and very valuable to the architecture community. Thank you.